What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's going on with Tesla, SPY, Nvidia, the QQQ, and a couple of other tickers. I'll break down some very important developments on the charts that you should be watching for as time progresses. But let me first say that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link, which is down below in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit $500, you're guaranteed 20 free stocks. If you deposit $25,000 or more, you're guaranteed 75 of them, and the offer ends very soon, in just a couple of weeks. Anyways, for the market right here, SPY is trying to rebound a bit, but we do have a potential flag that could be forming if we maintain this structure for now. So you want to be very, very careful with this because this flag could lead to more downside a little bit later on. As of right now, we're not getting it. The market's recovering a bit from now. We're approaching this 516 resistance at our 50 EMA. And we'll have to see how SPY reacts from there. But I do want to warn you all that we have a lot of data coming out again today. So we just had Bowman giving a speech after CPI came out a little bit harder than expected, causing SPY to gap down pretty hard. But now we're attempting to rebound a little bit. But here's what's coming out at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the FOMC minutes coming out. This is going to be very important because it's going to give us more views and more insights on what the Fed is thinking, what their policies suggest, and how things can move from there. So it's going to be very important to pay attention to this. We will see what the Fed ends up announcing, what they end up saying, and we'll be listening to this very, very carefully. But don't forget to be expecting some high volatility at 2 p.m. A big move could be coming. The FOMC minutes is just a report of the FOMC meeting, giving us more insights on the different Fed officials, by the way. This comes out at 2 p.m., so expect some high volatility in just a couple of hours. So for SPY, there's a slight uptrend right here in the much smaller time frames. This does not mean SPY is going to break out to all-time highs. It could recover a little bit, and then there could be a risk of some later downside if we end up breaking the structure. Haven't done it yet, but we're still attempting to test this 516 resistance. If that breaks, if we get above 516, watch 516.5. And if we get above that, I think 518 is going to be our next target. If we end up breaking below this trend line right here, we end up getting a big break, we could be coming all the way back down to 512.5. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. For Tesla, we're showing some weakness. I did warn you all that Tesla could dip a bit more. That is what happened. Tesla came down to about 170, rebounded a little bit. So now we're watching 173 as resistance. If that breaks, watch for 175. And if we come back down, watch 170.5 as support. As of right now, Tesla's been shuffling for the past hour, going back and forth and back and forth. Might continue to shuffle a bit more and just trade sideways. There's not really a whole lot going on with it. Might continue on this trend. On the other hand, Nvidia got a nice double bottom like structure. It dipped all the way down to about 834. But because of some bullish news that came out, this thing is trying to rebound. Watch 872 as resistance. If this breaks, watch 877. For support, watch 862. Overall, Nvidia is attempting to rebound a bit. I think that it's kind of range bound from right here, so it might just trade between 872 and 862 for some time. But it has a little bit of potential to push a bit higher, so it's showing some life. And this is helping the QQQ a little bit. QQQ is trying to rebound a bit. You're going to be watching our 439.2 to 50 EMA is resistance, followed by 440. We have support currently at 438. If we lose this, watch 436. Overall, there is some potential as we're forming a potential wedge, and we could see the QQQ push a little bit higher, at least temporarily, just for now. Not saying it's going to last forever, but just for the time being. For Aapl, we called a move to the downside, and yes, Aapl did dip all the way down to about 167. We're getting bought back up again. Buyers are trying to defend it at bringing it up to 168.5. If that breaks, watch 168.91. Overall, there is an attempt to rebound, at least to some extent. For Coinbase, we came all the way down to about 236. I told you we had support here. If we lost it, we could have dropped all the way down to 230. But now we're getting bought back up to about 250. Watch 250 and 252 as resistance. And for support, we have 247.8, not to mention 244. So overall, there's a little rebound attempt, but we're still, in my opinion, a little bit lower than where we happened to be before. Amazon's also trying to come back up. We saw a big dip on Amazon all the way down to 182. Watch resistance as we're approaching 185, and we'll see how we end up reacting. We're kind of stuck between these EMAs. If we lose 184.5, a bigger dip is coming back down to 183.5. If we break past 185, look for a push all the way back up to about 186. We're kind of stuck right now, but I am seeing some potential for a push higher. Same thing on Meta, could push a little bit higher as we approach the FOMC minutes, but we're kind of shuffling. So I'm going to be looking for 515 to 5 as support and 520 as resistance. And we could push a little higher to 520 and just continue to consolidate. That's all I'm seeing for now on the charts. So we'll see how things go. Don't forget, we have more data coming out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see what big move this causes. I'm expecting a very big move thanks to this, and we'll just have to see how things go. With that being said, thank you all so much for listening. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in just a couple of hours. Thank you for listening, and peace out.